Hi everyone, today I want to talk about one of my favorite cities, and that is Paris. Now, what if you only have 48 hours and you want to spend your time at the best places in Paris? Well, we all know Paris to be the city of lights, the city of romance, the city of shopping for luxury designer brands, and more. But did you know that Paris has a history of over 2,000 years? And it was at El de la Cé, where Paris first originated, that gave its nickname as the City of Lights. And it's also because of the intellectuals and the movement during the Enlightenment that Paris has its name today. So let's get started and find out what are the top things we can do in Paris when we plan to go after the pandemic. So let's get started. Number 1. If you're going to Paris, you have to head over to the Eiffel Tower. It is the face and symbol of Paris. Built in 1899 for the World's Fair, it was meant to symbolize Paris as a city, as a region for creative ingenuity, and highlight France to the world stage. And today it is still known as an important communication symbol for France and highlights important creative campaigns such as breast cancer awareness and more. Now, after visiting the Eiffel Tower, you definitely want to head over to one of my famous establishments, Place de l'Opéra. Located in the central heart of Paris, next to boutiques, shops, and other establishments, Place de l'Opéra was commissioned for Napoleon III and contains 30 different marbles from over 8 different countries. It is the largest opera house in the world and is also where I got my genuine leather bag from the shop downstairs. I decided to go to Place de l'Opéra because I loved playing classical instruments and I loved, exploring classical architecture, and you can see that in the detailed and ornate design outside the establishment. So if you enjoy music, you enjoy architecture, you definitely want to check out Place de l'Opéra. After heading to the Opera Place, you definitely want to head over to El de la Cé, the origin of Paris. It was here 2,000 years ago at a small fishing village in El de la Cé that Parisian culture first started. Today, it is home to the famous Notre Dame Cathedral. Built in 1345, it is the largest testament of Gothic architecture and grandeur in the world. Even though it was burned down, the government is still trying to rebuild and renovate the cathedral in time for when Paris hosts the 2024 Olympics. So you may get a chance to see it again after renovation. So after exploring the historic heart of Paris, you definitely want to head over to one of the largest art museums in Europe, the Louvre. The Louvre is home to the Mona Lisa and so many famous, magnificent works from all over the world, spanning several different centuries. However, did you know that the Louvre was originally built in 1190 to be a fortress? Then in the 16th century, it was built to be a royal palace. And finally, in 1801, Napoleon Bonaparte decided to make the Louvre one of the largest art museums in the world, starting from his commissions from his military campaigns in Belgium and other countries. And today you will see works spanning from Egypt to all parts of Europe, from military campaigns to different parts of art history. They will all be featured here in the Louvre. Now, we didn't come to Paris if we're not going to check out what Paris is known for, its famous culinary scene. From dining at the decadent French Parisian cafes and ordering their famous macaroons at Laundry, to eating Pinot Gris, eating the duck confit, the famous French foods that French cuisine is known for. You definitely want to check that out when you're strolling through the different neighborhoods of Paris. Now, of course, last on my list for all you shopping folks, you came to Paris because you want to buy authentic and reasonable cheaper Chanel, Saint Laurent, and other luxury brands having their origins here in Paris. Now, in Paris, you will definitely get the best deals and the most selection because it is here that this is the origin of those brands, and you can come to the districts of Triangle d'Or, Boulevard Saint-Germain, and shop your hearts out. And for those of you not interested in, luxury brands, where you don't have much money to splurge on those things, check out authentic French designer, low-end designer bags and shoes at some of the shopping malls and some of the local boutique shops. They are also some of the best. So when in Paris, explore the streets on foot, explore the streets on the hop-on hop-off bus, on the metro, and don't take a car to explore the city, but rather trust your instinct and explore openly. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video on Paris, and as always, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, read my blog, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.